Alright everybody, welcome to week 1 of the LPL Winter Showdown. I already recorded this part of the video, but I was muted for the whole thing, so I have to repeat everything. Yay! How fun! I love this! This is amazing! Alright, let's speed this up. Alright, so we got, our opponent for week 1 is Viridian and the Ben Simmons Clutchers. I don't know who Ben Simmons is, nor do I know the reference. It's probably something about sports, but I don't know anything about sports, so if anyone knows the reference, feel free to explain it in excruciating detail in the comments. Moving on, let's look at the matchup, shall we? I forgot to put the Tera symbol again for the opposing team. But just so you know, the Tera captains are Slowking and Bertic. And also our Tera captains are a bit messed up. Cresselia is our week 1 Tera captain because they only changed it to Chiyu at the end of the draft. So we're kind of stuck with Tera Cresselia for week 1. But as you'll soon see, that won't matter much since we didn't bring Cresselia anyway. But it does matter to Chiyu because we did bring Chiyu. And Tera fighting would be pretty nice against that Tyranitar. Speaking of Tyranitar, let's just take a go over the team our opponent brought. Glaceon, Slowking, Corviknight, Slitherwing, Florges, Sandy Shocks, Tyranitar, Spectre, Abomasnow, Tornadus, and Bertic. Off the bat, 3 ice types and 2 different weathers. Very bizarre team indeed. Spectre is a very scary high point mon, especially since we don't have a normal type. But we do have 2 dark types, but Roaring Moon won't be too much of a help against it since it gets Draining Kiss down. So yeah. Other notable mon, Sandy Shocks is very scary since with the spec set it can really scare out our only ground immunity, which is Down Fan. But electric immunity. But we do have a few other, like we have Rotom and Lilligant, and even Cresselia, which we didn't bring, that kind of scare it off. So I'm hoping that Sandy Shocks doesn't come, because from the team I built, it's kind of a nuisance. Slowking in conjunction with Bertic can be an interesting matchup, but we do have Torkoal and Sun to almost entirely invalidate it. And Slitherwing and Sandy Shocks, they're both photosynthesis mons, which means they get the boost from our sun, so we do have to watch out for that. And obviously Corviknight is a very good mon, great defogger. It really puts a hamper on Sylveon and Roaring Moon and Revavroom, so and Downfan, so we have to keep that in mind. We have to keep that in mind in the building process. So how about I just show you the team now, alright? First off, we have Chiyu with boots to avoid the rock set up by Tyranitar. And it's 248 HP, and everything else in the special attack for Modest with 8 extra epic values in special defense. I'm not running any speed because the only mons that I'd be running, singular that I'd be running speed for would be Slitherwing, and it already threatens me with first impression, and I can always bluff this having speed to scare it off. And the extra bulk is very nice when it comes to taking hits from, say, Bertic, Abomasnow, Glaceon, and most importantly, Spectre and Florges, which she used the best Spectre switch-in we could have gotten. Though it is weak to Mudshot, so we do have to keep watch for Mudshot Spectre if it does decide to come. Now our moveset is pretty interesting. It's Lava Plume, Dark Pulse, Taunt, and Nasty Plot. Lava Plume is just our general fire coverage. We're using it instead of Flamethrower because getting the burn on Tyranitar and Slowking is very good for us. And Dark Pulse is, again, just our Dark stab. Taunt is specifically for Florges, so that Florges doesn't wish up on us. And they could also not really do much else, but it's basically just for that. And once Florges is prevented from healing, we're able to threaten it much more easily, or we can switch into something else like Reverum, which really threatens it. So prevent it from getting a wish off is pretty good for us. And Nasty Plotch is just kind of, I'd say almost a throwaway move, but it does have good utility here. It helps us break through Florges. It helps us break through Tera Slowking. Once Tyranitar is chipped down enough, it helps us deal with that. So yeah, that's Chi-Yu. Very scary mon for this matchup. Moving on, we got Torkoal. I deliberated a lot on whether to bring Drought or not, because, as I said before, there are two Photosynthesis mons on the opposing team, and they're both very scary with their boosts. But I wagered that getting rid of Smolivs for Beartic and making Tornadus's Hurricanes 50% accurate was much more important than giving the boost to the two Paradox moves. Furthermore, with Sun, we actually 2-hit KO Corviknight with Lava Plume, which we weren't guaranteed to do without Sun, so that's nice. Speaking of our movesets, you got Body Press, Stealth Rock, and Rapid Spin. So this is our rocker and our spinner. And Body Press is to catch Tyranitar off guard, because it never OHKOs us with Stone Edge, but we can always OHKO it with Body Press because of our insane investment in defense. It also helps us deal with Slitherwing. Even with the Sun boost, Torkoal can kind of weather the storm a bit. It does take a lot of damage, but in conjunction with a Futuremon that I'll show you in a bit, it does really help out with that. Moving on, we have Lilligant Hisui. This is our win con. We're bringing Tera Steel to resist flying for Corviknight's Brave Bird and Tornadus' Hurricane or Air Slash. But it also resists Bug for First Impression. It also resists Fairy to let us set up on Florges. And it also resists Rock to let us continue to switch in on Tyranitar. And it also resists Ice, so Abomasnow can't Revenge Kill us with Ice Shard. That's also very nice. And it's just a generally good defensive Terra type. Now, the set I've brought is kind of strange, particularly in the EV department. We're running 104 HP and 120 special defense for our bulk. This helps us with, like I said, setting up on Florges. But most importantly, it helps us tank a hit from offensive Thunder, Tornadus, when we Tera Steel, which allows us to get a crucial victory dance off, which allows us to be able to revenge kill with Acrobatics after we consume our Citrus Berry. Speaking of, Grass and Fighting it's a pretty mixed offensive type. It's offensive stab combination. It's got its ups and downs. Like, it hits a lot of this team neutrally or super effectively, but there's two mons on this team that just straight up resist both of those stabs, Tornadus and Slitherwing. And I deliberated on whether to bring Ice Spinner over Leaf Blade or something. But in the end, I decided to just run Acrobatics as my only coverage move. Because even if we still have our Citrus Berry active, it always OHKOs Slitherwing. And if we play very well, and we activate the Citrus Berry right at the right time and that allows us to barely be able to survive an attack from Tornadus, and we get to +2, that also allows us to OHKO Tornadus. So that's very useful. We don't even need that much speed investment. Firstly, because of Chlorophyll, it helps us threaten out faster mon under, I think, at +1, we should be able to outspeed Spectrier, and under Sun we always outspeed it, obviously. Yeah, and at +2 we're able to outspeed even Scarf Sandy Shocks and Scarf Slitherwing. And Slush Rush Vertic, obviously, but that's not very scary because it'd have to get set up first, and since we Tera Steel, it'd have to Tera Steel on. It'd have to get Snow from Slowking or Obama Snow, and we threaten both of those mons. I'm not too scared about Vertic. Moving on, we have Rotom. This is our dedicated switch into Sandy Shocks, and also Tornadus, which would otherwise be very scary for our team to deal with. It also is another mon that threatens Corviknight to prevent it from defogging so we can keep our hazards on. So we have Full Switch, Shadow Ball, Hex, and Thunderbolt. And in conjunction with the Toxic Spikes that we have on our next mon, Hex can do a lot of damage to some, can be very scary, but we're mostly just going to be Volt Switching or Thunderbolting whatever's in front of us. And using the Assault Vest to be able to switch into Sandy Shocks and Tornadus, well, as well as we can, because those are pretty strong mons. Our next mon is No Attacks Quillfish. It only has Toxic Spikes, Spikes, Taunt, and Destiny Pop. This thing's here for 2 reasons, and it's to set up Toxic Spikes and to switch into Slitherwing. It's got enough speed to outspeed Jolly Slitherwing, so we're always able to switch into it and then set up Toxic Spikes as we threaten it out. And it also has Taunt to prevent Corviknight from being able to defog away the Toxic Spikes. As you can see, there are not any ground poison types, or any poison types at all. So Toxic Spikes are pretty much free this game, which allows us to be able to put the hurt on a lot of Viridian's team, especially if Sandy Shocks does not come. The game plan is if Sandy Shocks comes, we lead Rotom. If it does not, we lead Quillfish. I did deliberate on making it Liquidation instead of Destiny Bond, but in the end I decided that being able to trade with, say, Tyranitar or Slitherwing or whatever, especially in conjunction with Taunt, was much more useful than getting some chip with Liquidation or something. Moving on, our next mon is Revavroom with the Black Sludge and a lot of special defense and HP investment. It can kind of switch into Tornadus sometimes if it's not Specs. With Filter, it can kind of take a Heat Wave, but not really. But it's our best shot at being able to tank a hit from Tornadus. But this one's mostly here because out of all the other mons we have left, this is one of the only ones that's able to keep up the pressure on Corviknight, like I said, that we wanted. Aside from Roaring Moon, which I personally didn't think was that good this match. Parting Shot, Shift Gear, Taunt, and Spin Out. So the game plan with this set is get it in on something like Florges, or Tyranitar, or Abomasnow, or Tornadus, and either Parting Shot out immediately, or set up a Shift Gear and then Parting Shot out on whatever switches in, or whatever switches in. Corviknight stonewalls the set, obviously, because our only move is Spin Out, but we also kind of check it with Taunt, as we prevent it from using Roost or Defog, and we're able to continue setting up on its face. And after we accrued a certain amount of boosts, we do threaten Corviknight with a KO, with like 2-hit KO if we get to like +5, I think. Yeah. And we do have to keep in mind the threat pressure, so that's something we need to keep in mind. But really, my idea is Corviknight U-turns out as we set up, and we either attack the thing that switches in really hard, or if it's something like Sandy Shocks that we can't OHKO at the point we're set up, we just Parting Shot out into something that can handle it, and keep up the offensive momentum. So yeah, that's the team. It's a pretty bizarre team, I'll be honest, but I have enough faith. We did pretty well in the mock, I have a good feeling that we'll be able to win this match. So, I'll see you in the match, which should start right about now. Cool epic cutaway. Alright, everybody, time to start the match. Let's go! Challenge has been set. It's the first match of an entirely new draft season. This is quite exciting. What am I looking at? Okay, this is certainly not what I expected. There's no Spectrier. There's no Sandy Shocks. There's instead Bertic, Glaceon, and Abomasnow. So, that sure is a thing. This is going to be very interesting. Alright, let's just do this. So, since, as I said, no Sandy Shock, so Qwilfish is the lead. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh, what? This is, okay. Qwilfish lead, Slowking here. Oblivious? Oblivious. Okay. If you say so, I'll take your word for it. I just set up talk to Spice. This better not be caught mine. Trick Room. Alright, this is Trick Room. Good thing I brought minus speed Torkoal, I guess. What's this thing gonna do to me? I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm so confused. What is happening? I've been caught off guard. What is going on? Also, I forgot to nickname. Oops. What is happening? What am I supposed to do now? What is this? Was I supposed to be prepared for Trick Room Slowking? I guess I was. Well, I suppose since there's no whatchamacallit, no Tornadus and no Forges, I can just use Rever's Ring. So yeah, that's nice. Belly drum? Excuse me? Oh boy, this is okay. I'm about to get styled on, aren't I? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Alright. I guess that's a thing that can happen. Alright. This is a thing that's happening. Okay. Oh boy. This is one way to start a season. I'll tell you that. Okay. Am I even still recording? I am. Alright. Okay, I guess I go for Lava Plume and hope for the burn. Come on. No burn. Give me the burn, give me the burn, give me the burn. Burn? No burn, but that's fine. What do you expect me to do now? Like, just play normally after I just got styled on by fucking Slowking Belly Drum Trick Room? Is that what you expect me to do? Fine, I'll do it. I'll go Lilligans and Leaf Blade. Bug type? Okay. Okay, now you're just messing with me. That's fine. This is Tera Bug Slowking in Trick Room? What is this game? Please Terra Steel save me? I got both for days. And please go for Guts and Headbutt. What else? Earthquake. Probably just Earthquake. Let me just double stab. Yeah, if I go Terra Steel, I should be fine. Oh, come on! Now this is just silly. What? What? That did not kill. That must what? This is certainly a thing that has happened. Oh boy. Did that crit matter? Oh, it definitely mattered. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. What is happening? What is this game? What is this? What is going on? What is happening? What? I don't know. Good god. What do we do? How do we not lose now? I'm so tilted. Good god. What is happening? What is this? What is going on? This is not happening. I refuse to believe it. What? This happened. What? 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 Huh? Huh? Excuse me? What? What the fuck? Excuse me? That did that did that did that did that that did that didn't that did not happen. What was this? What hit? What hit? What? What? Huh? Huh? What? Excuse me? You want to run that by me again? What just happened? Tera Bug! Tera Bug! Tera Bug! Tera Bug! Tera Bug, okay. Okay, this is alright. I've seen a lot of crazy. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time in Draft League. But this has to be this has to be the craziest set I've seen ever. This beats Focus Punch Volbeat. At least, I mean, even if that was amazing and cool and kind of worked, it did not 6-0 me in with Belly Drum Trick Room Slowking. What? What? Now this is content. Oh my god! Why am I complaining? I just got content from this. I'm freaking out. This was what? I had no idea. I was not ready. Was I supposed to be ready for this? Was I supposed to be ready for this? Trick Room Belly Drum Citrus Berry Slowking. Tera Bug! Tera Bug! This is some. Ugh. Oh my god. Why am I still, what? I don't know. I've lost my mind. I've gone insane from this. This is not okay. You see this? All this stuff that's happening? Not okay. Absolutely not okay. This is not allowed. This is absolutely illegal. I say this is illegal. Absolutely illegal. The crit? Oh my, the no burn? What was happening? What? What? Wow, I just got commented on. Well, I hope you enjoyed Tera Bug Slowking Night. This was certainly a game that happened. Can't wait to upload this. This is going to be an absolutely insane trip of an episode. What? Tera Bug Slowking? Tera Bug? Why? Why? I don't understand. Why is it Tera Bug? Please, someone explain to me. Someone come down from the heavens and tell me what happened. What just happened? What in the world did I just witness? Terrified. Okay. Okay, I gotta close this off somehow. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of Terra Bug Slowking. This is how do we top this? This is the first week, the first match. And we have Terra Bug Slowking. Tera Bug Slowking. How? We're not gonna top this. I got 6-0'd by Belly Drum Trick Room Tera Bug Slowking. How do I come back from this? We've hit the peak. It's all downhill from here, my lads. Holy heck and heck. Okay. I need to take a breather. I need to drink some water. Ah, that's it. That's the game. What are you waiting for? This is it. This is all there is. I'll see you. I'll see you in the next week, I guess. Oh my goodness. All right. See you if you want more Terra Bug Slowking, I guess. Maybe it'll come up again. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Terra Bug Slowking.